Luckiest people caught on camera, best of spring. Some people are incredibly lucky. In today's video, we take a look at incredibly lucky people who got caught on camera. If it weren't for these lucky moments being captured, we would never believe them. Some of these moments will blow your mind, so without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Imagine getting a second chance and taking the full opportunity to create a world record. Angelica Bengtsson of Sweden created a new world record as the pole vault she was set to use on her first try broke. And while this is a nightmare for every pole vaulted, what this meant is that she got a second chance and managed to break the world record. Incredible. Now you might have heard about the story of a man who survived 3 days underwater thanks to a shipwreck. The story of this man is incredibly heartbreaking and impressive at the same time. Harrison Ajegba O'Kane recalls the time when divers were in the sea searching the shipwreck for survivors. He says he saw lights in the water. Air bubbles rose around the cook as he squatted in an air pocket. A diver was coming. Rescue seemed imminent, but all of a sudden, the lights disappeared. Desperate, O'Kane swam through pitch-dark waters in the sunken boat to grab the diver. O'Kane couldn't find him and, with the air in his lungs giving out, he swam back to the cabin that held his precious, but dwindling, pocket of air. He was ultimately rescued and was the only survivor among the 12 crewmates on board the small vessel. In this next heartwarming clip from Australia, commuters helped save a man who was stuck in between a train and the platform. The commuters at the station all lined up and saved the man by lining up and pushing the train, thus helping the man escape. The man apparently got stuck after he slept on the platform and his leg got wedged in between the train. The CCTV footage shows commuters rushing to the man's rescue, thus saving his life. This is what you get when you combine skill and luck. You all know how short races are. You need to have a great start and maintain your lead right until the end to win. During a BMX race, after one of the riders made an incredible jump that he didn't land, he lost the lead by quite a bit, but somehow managed to get himself up and actually passed the other riders and won the race. This was one of the luckiest people in the race, should we say. No one has such luck every time. This girl driving the motorbike seems to want to get home on time for lunch. Whales are huge, in fact, the largest mammals on the planet. And you know what would happen if a whale landed on a boat? It'd be crushed. Well, in an incredibly lucky situation, a group of tourists were out whale sighting on a boat in the open sea. This was when, all of a sudden, a whale jumped out of the water just a few inches away from the boat. An incredibly lucky moment for the tourists indeed. You can see how shocked they were as they were sprayed with water and their boat rocked. Some of the tourists had a hearty laugh after the incident. This big ship was ready to launch, but the man was still working on something at the bottom of the ship. He'll be crushed if he doesn't get out fast. This guy's failed trick shot turned into a lucky shot in an unexpected way. In this next clip, which seems like a moment out of the Matrix, two guys were imitating Conor McGregor one night. Somehow, he was driving by and he happened to see these two guys. He stopped to say hello, thus making their day memorable. Incredible moments indeed. A sporting event that is broadcast live requires a lot of work, cameras everywhere in the air, on the ground, etc. Drones are perfect to take aerial shots. Even though drone footage is usually pretty good to see at events, sometimes mistakes can happen with drones. A skier got pretty lucky when a drone malfunctioned and he missed it by just a few feet. That was scary, but the ski jumper was incredibly lucky to escape unhurt. When you go hunting, you don't want to waste a single bullet like this guy. It looks easy, but it's not. Sometimes we just wish we could add special effects to our real-life speeches. Somehow this man managed to get real-life audio special effects when this man announced 2020 was not the best year. Watch the video as the heavens agree to what the man had to say. This was really one of the best videos we could find. Watch as the group had a really good laugh after the incident. This is what happens when you try to pull a load from a neat pile from below. Now, we all know bees are social insects. They love working in groups and live their lives together with other bees. It is not surprising to see a huge bee swarm now and again. However, have you watched bees collide with one another? Sure, there have been reports, but we've never seen one on film. In this video clip, when a Redditor was making slow-motion footage of some bees, he somehow managed to capture an amazing shot of a bee collision. This is honestly amazing and terrifying at the same time. Kudos to the Redditor who managed to take the shot. This next video is something you would never believe. It seems edited, but in fact is real and is from a dash cam from a car. A van driver got very lucky when his styrofoam box jumped back into his van while driving twice in a row. Watch the video carefully and see a miracle take place for you. This is really incredible and mind-blowing. How can such a thing really happen though? Did the box have a spring or something? It landed straight back into the van. We don't have an explanation. If you do, let us know in the comments below. Do you know what's considered a lucky shot at billiards? How about a ball going in simultaneously in two different pockets? The motorcycle was traveling at a speed that was too fast to stop when it met a truck blocking it. It scraped through, nearly hitting the truck. This is what you get when you combine skill and luck. This guy was chopping firewood with the wrong technique and almost cut his body in half during the process. This man jumped from the stone he was standing on before it fell off into the cliff below. How lucky can you get? That's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell for all the latest notifications and updates from us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.